This show is sponsored by Terry Lyons, Lyons and Associates. Shout out.
Oh, guess where she's already driven through 4 states, I think.
Oh, she's on a road.
Yeah, we got an update today.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
I
she's been through Pennsylvania, Ohio. What's the next one next to it? I forget. But yeah, Miss Terry Lyons. I hope you're having a fantastic time out there on the road. So freaking awesome. You're my role model.
Yeah, no shit.
Like truly one of my idols. I look up
Good
to that
people,
woman.
and what it's good about, I like about her is her honesty and her ability to communicate.
She's real.
And yeah, keeps it real. So it's cool. All right, so I'm gonna get the audio going. We do have the video going.
Yeah,
so
I just want to book your sessions real quick.
book my sessions, girl.
And I'm gonna check out Benito from today and Mikey. Is that
Karen and I
okay?
were just chatting this morning. I brought the camera, and I really have to get back onto the recording and editing and putting out. And
Even if it's late at night like this, right?
it doesn't matter. It has to get fucking done because
hair.
I can't. I need it to happen, and I want it to happen.
Yeah, it's fun too.
It's fun.
It's fun to recap. I'm like enjoying that part about it.
What do you mean recap? What do you mean recap?
Like just like hashing out what's been going on and like talking about it, because then you can always reflect on it, and it's really like
Every fucking day you should be thanking
really cool.
yourself and the universe and me, and just being grateful for everything in that place has become. And you are grateful when you talk about it.
Yeah,
You know?
it just puts it back in perspective, I think. You
But
know,
oftentimes
because you're just zooming through.
you're just flying. What's
I'm like
next?
so dizzy.
What's next? What's next? Monday, Friday. There's like high speed internet life.
Lately.
Like fiber optic life. Fast. And you're always looking for that next level. And with social media and with just the drive to just rush and get there, because it's a sense of urgency, because you see it flashing every fucking where you look. At least I do on my Instagram. And I'm the people that I follow, the people that I admire, that I want to become. So I'm feeding myself that information to want to become that.
Mm.
So it's like,
Yeah.
but reflecting and telling stories, and that's why it's like,
I'm gonna shut this down now.
okay, whatever you're gonna do. I'm gonna see if I can get this audio.
Well, I
going.
booked it in already. I'm sorry to interrupt, but
You're
I feel
not
like
interrupting at all. I'm just trying to
If
figure this
we're-
out. I'm just glad we're recording, because I started this morning and did a little filming in the gym. My workout was kind of whack, but it was just a great day in the studio. It was just like a typical Tuesday for Karen and I is I wake up, or the alarm goes off at 4:05 and then 4:09, and by the time I scramble out of bed, it's like 4:18-ish, and by the time I get out of the driveway, it's like 4:22. By the time I get to the studio and put my zone on, it's like 4:35, 4:37. Typical.
yeah, you don't get much time to work out.
I don't, and I try to get like, all right, in that 45 minutes, I'm gonna get a little mini workout in. I'm gonna grab the camera and I'm gonna get a little tutorial in, because why not? If I'm working out, why not be super efficient with my time and get a tutorial, and then I can use that for the build out of this thing that we're doing online. So I'm crammed with like 45 minutes of just like, a lot of times I don't get to certain stuff. But typically like 5 o'clock, 5:15, I'm already in work, ready to rock and roll. 5:30 class, I start teaching. Karen's trying to get some kind of cardio component in, right? Before.
Depends on the day.
All right. No, I'm talking about typical Tuesday. We're talking
typical
about typical
Tuesday. Oh,
Yeah.
is that what this podcast is called? Typical Tuesday?
Sponsored by
Terry
Lyons and Associates. She doesn't know, but she's sponsoring us because we're rocking her water bottle, and why not? We love her, and that's what we're doing.
And you
We're
probably
dedicating the
can.
show. Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
That's it. We're dedicating
Done.
Typical Tuesday
This week to
Miss
Terry Lyons.
Terry Lyons.
Lyons and
with
Associates. Yep.
Not just Terry.
Who's Terry? It's Lyons and Associates.
Exactly.
Who's Terry? I know the company Lyons and Associates.
Yeah.
Run by some amazing entrepreneur, strong-willed, passionate, successful,
Honest.
honest,
Hardworking.
hardworking,
Dedicated. Wow, you can just keep going.
Selfless.
Yeah.
Selfless. Yeah, really, really, we're gonna get her on a podcast and officially do one of these, but getting back to
What I was saying
what
downstairs.
you were saying downstairs.
The high
No, typical Tuesday.
Oh, typical
Focus,
Tuesday.
focus,
Oh, because we
focus.
started this downstairs
Right, this morning.
about my run this morning,
Right.
and then we had to take a break because Cheech needed to eat.
Right.
And then we had to set up.
We'll sidetrack a
Yeah.
little bit.
Woo, hello. Up, down, level. Up, down, level. Do you see?
Yeah, it's wild. It's a wild
So
ride.
typical Tuesday. So you were saying by 5:15 you're ready to rock and roll, you're at work, and then you went to me.
Yeah. And then,
So on Tuesdays, I have my BNI, which is Business Network International. I have to be in a group of 70 people and present myself every week. So before I do that, I like to do some kind of physical activity to put my head in the right spot. Like my typical Tuesday morning is I wake up, hopefully I sleep enough to wake up, because Mondays is a really late night for me too. Like I don't go to bed till like 12, 1 o'clock most Monday nights. But yesterday I think we went to bed around 11.
you go to bed, but you scramble and fumble around.
I have a hard time falling asleep, I really do.
Karen's like a little mouse.
I have
You
such,
hear? Like, where is she?
I have such a hard time falling asleep.
You're in the corner on your phone.
Yeah, I'm like trying to just, whatever,
Anyway,
I really
anyway,
need to
go
do
ahead.
whatever. Anyway, so yesterday we went to bed a little earlier, which is nice, but typically I like to get a run in. I'll do like 2 and a quarter usually, because it's at like 5 o'clock in the morning. I have to be in the shower by a certain time so I can get to this meeting at 7 a.m. Technically, I should be getting to this meeting at like 6:50 for more open networking, but hey, I get there at 7, the meeting starts at 7:15, but I also stay after the meeting for my leadership role. So I don't mind getting there at 7, at 10.
So the BNI Business Networking International, for those of you who don't know, it is a networking group, closed networking group, based upon your trade or your specialty or your craft or you lock out a section of it. Karen is in.
So there's only one person representing each profession in the group.
Right, and you're representing which group now?
I am the fitness and nutrition.
Both.
Yes, I'm getting.
Wow.
I think that's what my description is going to be.
Awesome.
Because our programs encompass both. Like you come
That's
in.
new then. That's something
That's
new.
what we're gonna do. Anyway, so yeah,
Right.
so I like to get my head straight because I am presenting myself in a 30-second commercial every single week, plus networking, plus at the end you give like a shout out, a testimonial, thank you for closed business or something. So you're speaking again in front of the group. And then I have an extra role of meeting with all the visitors who are not members and giving them an orientation, my background, and talking about BNI and trying to sell BNI. Truly, that's what I'm doing.
Which is a voluntarily
100% volunteer, but you know what?
role. We pay for the networking to be a part of the group.
Yeah.
That's a cost.
It's a cost.
It's a fixed cost. But the extra additional work, like
It's all volunteer.
admin stuff, and is all volunteer for the group.
And I'm very happy to do this because I also meet all the brand new people coming in, and instantly I'm starting to build connections with new members or potential members that if I like them, we can always network outside of. So I get the most interaction with a visitor, me and Mark Perselli. Anyway, what I'm saying is my role, from 7 to 9:30 in the morning on Tuesdays, like I have to be on. I am in a group of people who are no fucking joke. They are high level functioning CEOs.
High performing professionals.
Yeah, like there is a good handful in my chapter whose yearly revenue is well over $1 million. These are the people I'm dealing with. So I have to be
I'm listening to you. I'm just.
strong, confident, presentable. I have to speak well. I have to know what I'm talking about. I have to come across like I got my shit together. So Tuesdays I like to run because that clears my head of so much stuff. And it gets my blood circulating, it gets my endorphins going, I feel amazing going, and I feel like I did something for me before going and giving my energy into a group. But when I
feel like your mindset needs to be kind of awake, right? And you use
Yeah.
that by exercising and doing
well, then not only exercise, so as soon as I come home, I go right like into the shower, start that process. I listen to motivational,
What do you listen to?
mostly I Am.
What is that?
I'm gonna hear a part of it.
I do.
Mostly I Am, but then I'll just throw like motivational stuff. Like once in a while I'll listen to a podcast, but I prefer to listen to just like tidbits of motivational because you can like cycle in and out and not have to pay attention 100%, but in podcasts I really like to pay attention because I really want to hear what they're saying in the interview.
Mm-hmm.
But like motivational videos, maybe hear a little bit here, and I'm in the shower so I can't hear it all the time too much. And then I listen to it while like I'm doing my makeup, my hair, whatever.